Let's have a look at Antiburier's Mephitic Beatdown. 98 monsters, 4 secrets. Nice, dark, crypty kind of environment here. Very nice. Alright, so presumably this is where we came in from. Seeing as that we can't go back out that way. Very slow door. Alrighty, starting out with a fairly standard roster of shotgun zombies, imps, demons. Heard a revenant. That's ramping it up a little bit. Ouch. Oh, alright. Round 1 done. Let's go have a look at round 2. We'll go this way then. Looks like we've got a bit of a mirror effect going on here. Similar shaped areas on either side. There's a chain gun in there for us if we can get to it. Oof. Ooh, kind of caught out here with the hit scanners. Uh-oh. Oh, 2 hit points. That should be heaps, right? There we go. 12 hit points. Much better. Okay. Let's give this a save. Oh, if it ever loads. Wow. Got too many save games in there. Wow. Those hit scanners are brutal. Alright, now we're talking. Very nice MIDI backing track there. Okay. An interesting monster closet. Not overly threatening, giving some pinkies from about 20 miles away to gun down. Alright, again, seems like ammo is going to be the death of me. Oi. Get out of it. Jeez. Goodness me. Very challenging just by way of lack of ammo here. Very much feeling that. Okay, let's do this instead. Then we should have a bit of ammo for those imps. Alright. Here we go. Okay. 46 hit points, 105 ammo. Heaps. Room to spare. Oh, okay. Again, ammo. Would love some ammo right now. Try and get some infighting happening, but like there's only so much we're going to be able to do here. Wow, that imp just demolished that demon. Well, Knight didn't even have to turn around to take out that imp. Damn. Well, you've certainly got a challenging map here. As I say, largely driven by just the lack of ammo. Alright, let's let this imp just finish him off. There we go. Beautiful, 2 bullets left. Blue key, we need both for this? Yeah, okay. So, we head now back over to the other side. Ah, that worked out well. Get the old punching on again. I see some precious shells out there. I would love to pick those up. Alright. Ah, so many shells. Very tasteful use of fire blue here. Tasteful in that you've only used it very sparingly. Okay. More angry demons. I like seeing shotgunners right now because that means I can take their bullets. Oh, should have waited for that revenant and gotten some more infighting. Hold on, I know he's up there. Okay. Ooh. Ouch. Ah, hit scanners. Very dangerous combination of of monsters and resources you've got here. Doesn't feel, you know, it's challenging, but it doesn't feel particularly like unfair. It feels like this is something that you can overcome. You just have to be very careful with it. Oh, an archvile. You know how I said it didn't feel unfair? Well, you've got 6 shells left. Oh, there's a couple more shells. And you've just brought a resurrector in. Interesting choice. Don't know how confident I feel about being able to finish this one right now. I do wonder if there was maybe a secret somewhere that would give us more ammunition and things like that, but shouldn't rely on the secrets to allow us to finish the maps. There's a super shotgun right there that I've just somehow missed this entire time. That would certainly turn the tide a little bit. But I have sort of bollocksed it up a little bit in that I've let everything get unleashed up there. This certainly is a little bit on the ridiculous side. Even now, I've only got 6 shells. And I've been quite conservative throughout the entire map as well. I've, you know, punched demons to death, and I've, oh look, here he is. Yeah, punched demons to death and caused a bunch of infighting, all that kind of stuff. And yet, I am pretty much on 0 ammo the entire way through here. I think I need to save it there because I was not getting any better at getting through that point. So let's ignore them for the time being. Alrighty. Wow. You do not want the player to have a good time. Come on. Alright. That kit will be useful. Probably would have been useful right at the start of the map, to be honest. So with my current health and resources, I could probably go back and clear out not all of the monsters, but, you know, maybe at least get the archvile, but I'm not going to do that because it just feels a little bit tedious to have to run back and do that. Plus, who knows what comes ahead. Okay. So, very long lift for dramatic effect. Maybe a little bit too long. A little bit too long. There we go. More very high tier monsters. Now we're relying on crushers to hide us from the archvile because that's a bold choice. Alright, got a lot of infighting happening at least, but damn it. Alright. I think we just really got to get that infighting going on. Get as much violence happening, especially to that archvile, as possible. Oh, there's a rocket launcher up here. That will be helpful. Mind you, I've only got a few rockets, so I have to be pretty sparing with it. Okay. All right. Ah, the old crusher. That certainly was a me problem, wasn't it? Alright. For this spot, I've got a couple of beams I can block attacks with. And I'm only looking at things from one direction really, so it's probably the best spot to be for the time being. Alright. Thinned out that herd. Now, let's have a think about all of this. First of all, we'll just see if a random rocket launch will help. I need to get rid of that guy. Do need to get that archvile down there. Oh, well done. 8 hit points. Oh no. Oh, okay. Cool. Save that. Ugh. Bugger. I think it's probably actually best to do this, hey? Rather than try and get too close. Now we have 12 monsters left. There'll be 11 left after this. Presumably that's mostly covered by the what was left back with the original archvile. So there might not be much left in here. Very slow, dramatic door. An exit. Cool. Mephitic Beatdown. That map was very hard, very resource starving. And I think that's the primary reason why it was hard. Last chamber was quite difficult just because there was a lot of different nasty monsters and not much cover. But that's fine. My main criticism would be that there's just not enough ammo. Even with being quite conservative on ammo and causing infighting and punching demons to death, I was still very starved to the point where I almost soft-locked myself just by monster difficulty through that archvile area. Otherwise, the atmosphere is really great. I love the dark cave kind of vibe. The detailing was really good. I didn't spot any sort of texture issues or anything like that. It was constructed very nicely. It was just a very brutal map. Yeah. So I don't know if you wanted to tweak that a little bit, or maybe that's what you want. Maybe you want that sort of struggle for the players. Can always turn down difficulty if we need to, I suppose. Yeah. Anyway, a good map overall, just very, very brutal. Cheers.